My name is Josh Withers, and I'm a marriage celebrant. I'm the guy that's in charge of how boring your wedding isn't. I became a celebrant because around 7 or 8 years ago I went to a family wedding, and I just didn't think it was as fun as it probably could have been. The celebrant didn't look like she wanted to be there. It just didn't seem like it was them. It was my auntie, and I knew them. They were family, and I thought this didn't really feel like their wedding. I felt like it was someone else's wedding. So I'm all about creating personalized weddings. Can a wedding be fun? Yeah, of course. It can be completely you. That's who the wedding should be about. There's two people that have fallen in love, and the wedding should totally represent them. It should be exactly how they are, and that should be a fun wedding. A fun wedding looks a little bit like your last birthday party, looks a little bit like your last housewarming, looks a little bit like, the last time you celebrated something big, having a baby, getting a pay rise, celebrating a new job, anything like that. It should look a little bit like all those other times you party and you celebrate things. But it's the biggest of those, it's the most important of those, because you're committing to a life of love. You're committing to the mystery that is marriage, two people falling in love and doing that for the rest of their lives. So it's bigger and more important than all of those, but it should look a little bit like your last party, your last going out. When am I available? Look, I'm a full-time celebrant, and so I work at weddings 24/7. I'm lucky enough to be marrying people on the weekends, weekdays, mornings, nights. In fact, I challenge you to find a new time to celebrate that really suits you and your culture and your family and your people. 3 p.m. Saturday is really cool, but what about like a 7 a.m. Sunday morning wedding? Yeah, and Eggs Benedict for the reception. Of course, you have to find out if I'm available, find the right time, the right dates, etc. And once we're all booked in, and I've got some forms and whatnot we have to do, you have to make sure you get me more than 31 days before your wedding. There's some laws in place to make sure people don't just get rushed into weddings. And so there's some paperwork we need to do, there's some IDs we need to see, and then we actually sit down to the fun part, which is designing your wedding.